Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult to actually grow in a knowledge business if you do not have this one factor. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my thoughts on this, on why it's extremely hard for most people to really push through in a knowledge business and make it successful and build something of real value. Okay. And the reason why that happens is because they lack this one quality or the one word. And the one word is something which I'll reveal to you just now. Okay. So what is this video all about? This video is all about the number one factor for sustainable growth in a knowledge business. Now I'll just give you an idea. I've been playing games since the age of I think 10 or 11. Started with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then went on to Nintendo, Donkey Kong, Mario, the whole works, Sega, and all the other games. And if you're a gamer, you'll be able to relate with what I'm saying, because even a business is just like a game. And I'll tell you, there was one of these levels that I was playing in Batman. I'm just doing PS4 right now, and on PS4 there's this particular level in Arkham City which is extremely tough. Like, look at this. Batman has to get this guy. He has to get Clayface, and he tries everything. And for me to win this level, it took me at least 100 attempts. Okay, I had to first freeze him. I had to escape all his different things, and then I had to. And it doesn't end at this. There are at least three different stages that I need to go to complete this boss. Okay, this particular boss level. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Okay, I'm sharing this with you because even in a knowledge business, if you have to really make it work, you have to have this one word, and that one word is called obsession. All of you just type obsession in the comment box. Just type obsession. If you're not obsessed about your topic, if you're not obsessed about what you're working on, then there's no way that you can succeed. I'll tell you, it's just going to be a very mediocre thing, and you'll end up wasting your time, energy, and everything else. And I'll tell you how I can correlate this with business, and how I can correlate this with this. Like, whenever I get onto a particular project that I'm working on, for example, a couple of weeks back, I was in this insane automation mode. I wanted to automate every single piece of my customer journey. Okay, there are some elements that cannot be automated, but the most important parts can be automated. So I started from the landing page, what should I be doing there, and then what can I automate over there, then what can I automate the next step, then I actually spent around 6 hours, just like how I spent 100 attempts to defeat this boss here. I spent 6 hours to build a chat bot, and I loaded it with more than 200 questions so that no customer can come to me saying that you have not answered my question. In fact, I did a poll in my community, and I collected over 1,000 questions, and I looked at all the questions that had similar patterns, and then I reconstructed that into a gamification mode, where if now anyone is in my community, when they log in, there's a small chat bot over there. They just go to the chat bot, and the chat bot has all the categories of questions, and anyone has any question, they get the answers to it then and there. And I spent 6 hours to automate that whole damn thing. Okay, now I'll tell you how this correlates to gaming. Because if I did not have the obsession for my topic, I would have given up a long time back. Like, if you don't have an obsession, if you did not have an obsession, or you don't have an obsession for, say, this Batman game, you would have tried playing Clayface once, twice, thrice, and you would have given up. Forget it, this is not my thing. And most people give up in a business like this because they are not obsessed enough, and that is the most important quality. Because it's not easy. You have to push through. You got to do things that you've never done before. And I remember the time when I was recording my Freedom Business Model course. Actually, the way that that happened also was a very interesting story. So what happened was, at that point of time, I started with affiliate marketing. So I was promoting another program, and I had around $25,000 to $30,000 on ClickBank, which got stuck because there was a big issue in ClickBank. I was running ads to basically promote that affiliate offer, and $25,000 to $30,000 was stuck in ClickBank because they had to do some compliance, some issues. It was not my problem. It was a problem of that particular, the platform that was, and their relationship with ClickBank. So all the commissions were held. And for me, it was I had to make something happen, because I've been spending money on ads and there's no cash flow right now. Business is stuck. Money is stuck. What do we do? And that was how the Freedom Business Model 1.0 version came about. So what did I do? I whatever I learned from my various experiences in affiliate marketing and other all those basic concepts, I made a simple curriculum but very powerful curriculum. Like I spent around 2 to 3 hours just to plan on this, and in one weekend I recorded around 15 to 16 videos and got the entire course done. One weekend. It was obsession mode. Like turn on the obsession switch, boom, go in and got it done. And then I had only 1 or 2 bonuses, and then I started to sell that product. And that first month that I launched that product, I think I did around 2.95 lakhs or something like that. So money was stuck, but it was that challenge and that obstacle that really helped me push through in that first mode. And then there have been many phases in the business, in the knowledge business itself. There's been like insane amount of challenges. Facebook ads getting shut down. Things like some of the community members not being happy at some stages of the of the whole process. Then how I had to step in and really be there to serve them and get feedback and tweak things. Then I took another 2 weeks after that. Within 2 weeks, I built my second level product also, which is an implementation program. And that was a little longer, more than 5 to 6 hours of content. And there have been times where I had to also forego family outings and stuff even before the Corona period, just to be there for the community and helping the community grow. And because I committed myself to that time on a weekly basis, I had to be there for the time, and everything else was revolving around that. So that is the kind of obsession that you need to have, because there'll be moments in your knowledge business where you'll not feel like doing it. And you can think about working in both these modes. Like you can sometimes work in sprints, but the end or the long-term game is a marathon. Like this is a marathon. It is not something which it's not about getting rich quick, but you can run sprints to work on specific areas in your business that need your attention. Like initially, the attention that was needed was for me to actually build something, and then the next phase was how to market that thing. And while I was marketing, a lot of people are coming into the system, and the next phase was how to nurture the people who are coming in. So the focus keeps shifting as you're growing in this knowledge business. So the number one word is obsession. How many of you are able to agree with what I'm saying here? You're able to resonate with this? Just type "makes sense" in the comment box. And I see most people making this mistake that they get in because they see it as a riding trend, and they just pick a topic. They pick affiliate marketing or some topic, or just because e-learning is hot, everyone starts to do e-learning. Just because coaching is hot, everyone starts to do coaching. Just because consulting is hot, everyone gets into consulting, without understanding that they don't have actually an obsession in that topic. They're just picking it purely based on the money part. And trust me, you will not go a long way. You'll not go a long way. Whatever you pick, whatever topic that you choose has to be congruent with you. If you can speak about that topic, and if you're obsessed about that topic, like for me, I just love Batman. I grew up with Batman. Okay, so I just love that hero, and I can see my boys also. I've got them all the toys, but they only play Batman. I don't know why. Probably it's because of that obsession that I had when I was young in school. I was brought up with that, especially the old one, the Michael Keaton Batman. The first movie, which you remember seeing that. So what am I here to tell you is, unless you are obsessed about your topic, you won't be able to go to that level of depth and pushing yourself through. And what ends up happening in this space is most people, they start on a topic because it's a hot topic, it's a trending topic. They don't have the obsession, but they are more focused on the money that they can make because it's a riding trend or whatever. They get into it, and then they start to implement some things. They start to learn knowledge here and there. And then once they start to hit obstacles, they start to feel the pain. The pain of, oh, this is like such a pain, and then they quit. So the reason for them starting this itself is not on track. Okay. So coming back to the main point over here is, this game is extremely hard. But for those who are obsessed, for them, they'll be able to push through, because they will be able to come through those moments which others would not do. Now, can you give me an example? Just type in the comment box. Give me an example of some people in this world who have been obsessed with their topic, and they've been able to create something really wonderful in this world. Give me some names that you can think of. I can think of Jeff Bezos, Amazon. I mean, the guy is the richest man in the world. For him, money is not a driver, because after some point of time, money will actually lose its factor. Maybe initially you start off, money is a growth factor. You want to make some, have that basics stuff. And in India, if you're making 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees per month, it actually you live a very quality life. Okay. If you're smart with your money, and if you're not like burning your whatever income with EMIs and stuff like that, you can live a decent quality life. And see in the comment box here, many of you would be seeing the comments on Facebook or other places. Elon Musk is somebody like that. He pushed through, like obsession on something that he wants to do to change the world. What else? We have Steve Jobs, Ratan Tata, Mukesh Ambani, Baba Ramdev, Sunil Mittal. We have all these different names. They're like totally focused on one area, and they go deep into it, totally obsessed. And they start to create many things. And as they're creating, they go through so many different challenges, because that is what it takes. Okay. These challenges are nothing but ways where the universe is testing you to see whether you're still going to be on course or not. And most people, they may go through 1, 2, 3, 4 challenges, but then they go and give up after that. Yeah. Yes, we have Vivek Shekhar Sharma, Vivek Bindra, Bill Gates. So many people who have been consistent because of their obsession. Obsession is a positive thing over here. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Obsession is a positive thing in this case. Because if you're going to be laser focused on that particular topic, and when those obstacles come your way, you'll be able to really push through, like how the Batman game happened. And if you just hopped in right now, let me quickly show you. This is the level that I was playing, and it took me at least 100 attempts to defeat this guy. Okay, who is this guy? Clayface. Okay, I don't know if you guys have played this Batman Arkham City on PS4, but it's one of the most amazing games. It's really, really good. Like the storyline, the graphics. I'm still not done with it. I'm like 45-50%. This is my way of de-stressing. I like to spend like a few hours, not hours, but maybe 1 hour a day just going and gaming and finishing these levels. I know there are many other gamers out there who like other games like Tekken, and you have so many others, like these multiplayer. I'm not too much into multiplayer games, but I like the story games and these, especially the superhero ones. Okay, even the Spider-Man game is pretty good. So that's what it takes. I'm looking at a few more names here. Sundar Pichai. Okay, and these are the names that many of us we know. Okay, look at Mahatma Gandhi. Look at the greats, the people who have left a legacy. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, insane amount of obsession for their topic. Okay, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. I look at anyone who's like created shift in the society, created a shift in humanity. They are the ones who had like insane obsession in their topic. Okay, so the number one factor for your success in a knowledge business is to identify that. So I want you to type in the comment box, what do you think is that topic or that field or that micro niche, if I should call it, where you are obsessed, where you can go on and on for hours and hours together. Just type the topic. And after that, I'm going to now give you a beautiful formula on how to validate your niche. How to validate to see whether what you are in is going to be a business or it's going to be a hobby. Because sometimes obsession can also be hobbies. That's fine. Like I'm a musician, I have like my keyboard and stuff. When I get into music making mode, I go into it. Okay. And I'm totally obsessed. For me, it's like music, gaming, spirituality, and creating the next breed of digital teachers. They're like my 4 core areas. Okay. So teaching design, for some of you it is stock market, for some of you it is travel, life skills, marketing, architecture. Just type in the comment box. And I'm going to now share with you 5 points that can help you validate that. Okay. And the other thing here is, when you are able to be obsessed about that topic, you know what, you'll be kick-ass in that topic. Like if anyone has bought my course, they know, anyone who's in my community, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And if some of you here, you're not yet in my community or whatever, you've just jumped in, just note down this link, sids.co/formula. Go and watch my formula. Go and see the number of success stories that I've created. Over 7,000 people are going through this model right now, creating amazing success stories. Okay, I'm constantly working on improving that success rate. But here, this is the link, or if you just note down, go watch it later. Okay. Yes, some of you are into stock market, some of you are into subconscious mind, customer success, thriving for success, spirituality. Yeah, helping people move from business to a job. From a job to a business. Mathematics, affiliate marketing, so many topics over here. Okay. And when you're obsessed, you will be bringing out different dimensions. Even for me, like doing this video at 7:30 p.m. in the evening is why, because I love this topic and I want to show up and I want to share some concepts based on what I'm learning. I'm learning from my mentors, and I thought I'll share this important idea with you because this can make a huge difference. Okay. So now let's come to the 5 steps. I'm going to share with you 5 steps for making this really work. Okay. So the first part is you need to have the passion. Okay. Passion. If you're not passionate, if you're not obsessed, I would say passion and obsession would come under the first category. Okay. By the way, I don't know why Siri, when I said passion or something, she opened up. Okay, cool. Interesting. So first one is you need passion or the obsession. Now the second layer is this. If your passion does not solve a problem, the second phase is problem. Okay, I'm going to share with you 5 P's. If your passion does not solve a problem, that means it is a hobby. For example, I also love music, and I like to play keyboards and I make music at home and stuff. Okay, it's my passion area, but it is not like I'm not here to solve a big problem in this world or whatever. Okay, but this niche which I'm in right now, where I'm helping people become digital coaches, digital teachers, I'm solving a big problem of the education system, because the education system is changing, and especially after COVID, it's even more important that the whole paradigm changes. Everyone is moving to online education. And I was talking about this a long time back. In fact, I'd written blogs in 2014 about why I prefer homeschooling as compared to factory line education. And I'm so glad that COVID brought about this gift, which is the education industry being transformed. Because why should people pay $100,000 to learn on Zoom, from these big universities? These universities are good, but right now most of them are going bankrupt. And we are fundamentally changing that. So if your passion or if your obsession is able to solve a problem, then that is a good area to get into, because that is a business side of it. Okay, otherwise it becomes into a hobby. Does this make sense? Just type "makes sense" in the comment box. All of you just type "makes sense." The third P is this problem should serve a particular persona. That's number 3. A particular persona. You cannot target everyone. You cannot say, okay, my topic is for everyone. So meditation means, okay, I want everybody to meditate. It will not work like that. If meditation is your key, see if you can narrow it down to a specific target market. Maybe you want to target only working professionals who are overstressed. And even in working professions, you want to target software engineers. So if you say, I can help software engineers get more stability into their life and get more productive in their life by implementing the age-old principles of meditation. So when you narrow it down on your persona, it becomes even more attractive. So your passion and your obsession is solving a problem, and that problem is actually serving a particular persona. And only then there'll be a connect. Because if you're trying to sell to everybody, you're selling to nobody. Just keep that in your mind. Okay. Yes. So somebody's asking, who is my target market? My target market, if you see, initially I started off people who are just like me. Like those people who have been in the training and coaching space, who have a background in personal development and who wanted to monetize their knowledge. So initially I started off and I was targeting only people in Bangalore and Chennai, because I'm from both the cities. I'm living in Chennai right now. When I was running my Facebook ads, I was only targeting these 2. And as the community started to grow, all different people started to come in. Because I was looking at people with similar interests and doing lookalike audience and things like that. It started to go a little bit more wide. But my ideal audience is that age group of 27 to 35, people who have some experience in personal development and who want to take their knowledge and monetize it. Those who have some experience in the coaching and training industry. That's the ideal target market. But now when I see in my community, I have 3 categories of people. I have the novices, that means people are just starting off. And I have many people who have done from the scratch, they've been able to make money. Okay, so that's the first category. Second category are the pros. Pros is people who are already having a topic, they already have a niche, they don't have to go into niche selection and all of that, but they don't have the automation skills, the selling skills and the online system skills. They lack that. That is the second category of people. And I have the stars also. I have people who have been able to come in and make like 25-30 lakh rupees within 2-3 months because they were already good in their topic. They're already good at selling. They already have a proven model and a formula with a ready-made audience that they already have. All they needed to do is implement my model. That's it. Implement the automation side of the game. Okay. Does this make sense? Just type MS in the comment box. Makes sense. So my target market or my persona, it started off with a very narrow persona, but once you start to invest more money in advertising and stuff, it will start to go a little bit more wide, and then you'll have these 3-4 categories who will start to emerge. Yes, start with a narrowed group. Yes, Deepa Gupta, start with a narrowed down, and the best way to actually identify your target market is somebody who's just like you. Similar age group, similar life situation. I was targeting people who are more family oriented, spiritually oriented. Then there's a resonance from the same city, same interests, and same intentions, same values. Okay. Let's come to the next part over here. We have number 3 is persona. Once your persona is clear, number 4 is that obsession should solve a problem where there should be a huge potential in the market. Number 4 is potential. Because if there's no potential in the market, for example, right now, when anyone getting into the travel and tourism industry, it is actually going down. Even restaurants are doing pretty bad. Okay. So you having an obsession on a topic, but there's no market potential, there's no hunger in the market. If that persona does not have the hunger, then I would not call it a business. And finally, number 5 is you should be able to get paid, is payment. When all these 5 dimensions align, which is your passion, obsession, the problem that if the passion can solve a problem, if the problem is targeted on a specific persona, if there's potential in the market, and if you can get paid, then I call that as the right business to be in. Okay. So it all starts with the first topic which I was saying, which is obsession. If you don't have the obsession in the topic, you will never be able to build something magical, something sustainable for this particular audience. You'll just be jumping like a butterfly from one place to the other. You'll be keep trying different things, and it won't be sustainable. You'll again start from ground zero every few months. How many of you have been there? Just type "been there" in the comment box. If you have tried something, you have picked something, and then you realize it's not your thing, then you try something else. Then you try that for some time, and then you realize, then again you try something else. Why? Because you did not pick that thing keeping the long-term view, whether it's really going to serve you, support you. And even for me, the other thing I want to mention is it'll evolve. What started off as an obsession in the affiliate marketing space turned into an obsession to create more leaders. I mean, the reason why I do what I do is I want to help 1 million people become digital teachers, taking their own knowledge and making that into a proper system, and basically create help people get results in whatever topic that you're good in, because we are now moving into that mode. Education is no more about learning for 4 to 10 years to then get a 50,000 rupee job. There are people in my community who have got in, and within 6 months, they are able to take it to 3 lakh rupees, 4 lakh rupees per month. Why? Because there's a science to it. There is a method to it. There's a formula to it. And for that, you need to have the right obsession. Okay. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off right now. I hope this video was valuable. And if so, please share this video. Okay. If you really found this useful and valuable, please share this video. If you are watching this on Facebook, I would recommend that you follow me even on YouTube. Okay. If you go to this link, sage.co/YouTube, just go subscribe to my YouTube channel over there, and you'll get notified even when I do live sessions. This live is even coming on YouTube. Now, if you're on YouTube, then please follow me on my Facebook fan page. Okay, and hit that bell button, notifications, all the regular stuff that everyone wants to do, because once you get connected with me on this way, every day or every other day I plan to go live. I plan to share new ideas and concepts. I'm constantly learning for 1 or 2 hours a day so that I can come back and serve you more and more and more. Okay, so please stay connected with me. And if you are not in my community yet, if you want to get started on this journey, here is a link. Go to sids.co/formula. Okay, and it's a 30 to 45 minutes video where you'll understand exactly how the model works. I'll give you all the frameworks, and by the end of that video you can jump in, take action, pick up my course, get into my community, and I'd be more than happy to serve you. And for me, it's a lifelong relationship. For me, it's not about selling products. For me, it is about building a connection with people and having a lifelong relationship with people who want to really succeed and grow. So I offer support even after that. We have weekly calls, daily meetups, bi-monthly hackathons, and a whole bunch of stuff. So you'll be a part of a much larger community that can actually succeed and grow. Okay, so I'm going to be signing off right now. Cheers, God bless, and yeah, let's meet up in the next webinar. I'm going to be doing a webinar next. If you want to check out my next webinar, I'll give you that link also. My live session usually happens on this link, sids.co/live, and you can jump into my next live session if you want, and that'll be a little bit more in depth. The formula video is just a 30-45 minutes video, but a live webinar I normally go for 2 hours. So if you want to learn more, it's completely free. You can jump in and connect with me. Okay, all the best and more power to you. Stay obsessed, be obsessed, because that's the only quality that's going to help you create something magical in this world. All the best.